As usual, they start each day singing the national anthem, except now it's the 1951 Song of Independence. It was banned by Colonel Gaddafi. Inside the classroom, life is normal. Almost. The building carries a few scars, but teachers are more worried about the psychological damage suffered by the children.
There's no one single family hasn't missed a man or a cousin in this war. Each family, I think each family in this city has lost a beloved member.
Misrata was under attack from Gaddafi's forces for months. For much of that time there was no power and water as shells and rockets rained down on the city. This is the main street in Misrata, and this is where most of the fighting happened. As you can see, the damage here is fairly comprehensive. Now, it's going to take plenty of time and lots of money to rebuild this area, but people in the city say they don't want the evidence of what happened here cleared away until Colonel Gaddafi is caught and brought to justice. This is now known as Martyrs' Wall. In tidy calligraphy, the names of more than 2,000 Misratans who died during the siege of the city. A street museum's also been set up as a reminder of the crimes committed. Surveying the weapons used by Gaddafi's soldiers, we find Sharif. He lives in the United States but was born and raised in Misrata. This is the first time he's been back since the revolution, and he's found a city destroyed and a generation of his family no longer alive.
I lost 3 nephews and 8 cousins. Second cousins and third cousins. But 3 of my nephews. And they're all in the mid to late 20s, their ages. There's a couple of them, they're married with kids. But most of them, they're just young people.
At the city's physiotherapy units, they're also coming to terms with the cost of the revolution. 37-year-old Ramadan Ali was hit by shrapnel from a rocket fired by Gaddafi's forces. He's paralysed from the waist down, but says it's a price worth paying for freedom. His doctor, Hassan Jibril, says in Misrata, more than 900 fighters have been left disabled.
First of all, it's most of those injured or those disabled belong to a young age group. Most of them are in their 20s. And for them, living with a disability for the rest of life, it will be a great and a major challenge.
But despite the damage to the city and its people, Misratans are optimistic. Life without Gaddafi, they say, means a future worth living for.